Hello everyone. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about how to create HTTP request in Postman. We have already covered what HTTP request is all about. So let us quickly recap what we had studied earlier. So HTTP request is nothing but the information that we send to the server in order to access the resources on the server. We had seen that HTTP request consists of four major parts. The first one is obviously the URL of the resource, which consists of the address of the server along with the exact locator of the resource that we wish to access. Secondly, it had a method which is nothing but get, put, post, delete, and other such methods. Along with that, we could also send request headers to the server in order to send extra information that we may require in order to access the resources. And lastly, we had an optional request body. So all these four constituted the HTTP request. Let us quickly check all these parts of the request by sending a request to our Bookstore API on Chrome browser. So here we are on the Swagger tool for our Bookstore API. To see what a request consists of, I'll copy the Bookstore API to get books. So I've copied this and let's paste it in new tab in the browser, and before hitting send I'll enable the developer tools so that we can investigate the request in detail. Let us click send and we see that we received a response which is nothing but the list of books. So if we go in the network tab of the developer tools and click on the request that was sent, we get a lot of information about the request as well as the response. Since we are focusing on request in this tutorial, we'll see the parts that were sent as part of request. So as we had discussed, there's a request URL which is nothing but the URL of the resource. Then we have the request method, which is get in our case. We also have a lot of request headers that were being sent along with the request. It's worth to note that since this was a GET request, we did not have any request body being sent. So this confirms what we had discussed about what constitutes a HTTP request. Now that we have seen what an HTTP request is, let us move to Postman. In this tutorial, we'll learn how to create a request in Postman, then build it and save the request in Postman. Let's open Postman now. So here we are in Postman. Now there are a number of ways in which we can create requests in Postman. We will visit them one by one. So the first one is by clicking this new button on the top left corner of Postman. So when we click this new button, we get options to create the request. So let us select the request option, and then we get this form to create and save the request. It asks for the details of the request. So since we are going to use the Bookstore Books API in this example, I'll just name it as Get Books API, and we can also provide a optional description which will make it easy to understand the request. So I'll just write API to get books from bookstore. And then when we move down, we see that it's asking us to save it to a collection. Now don't worry about what is a collection right now. We'll be visiting this concept in detail in our further tutorials. But for now, just remember that it is nothing but grouping similar requests together. So since I do not have any collection available right now, I'll simply click on Create Collection and name it as Bookstore API. So we see that a collection is created over here on the left side of Postman, and then we say Save to Bookstore API. And we see that the request is created in the Bookstore API. And as soon as we save it, the request builder section opens up. So in this section, we will specify the details of this request and then we can use this request. But for now, let us keep this aside and move on to the next methods using which we can create a request. So another method is by clicking on the file option and selecting new. We see that we get similar options that we had in our previous way. So we simply select the request and fill in the form, select the collection or create a new collection and then save it to a collection. So I'm not creating a new request for now, but it's worth to note that we have this method as well. So another method using which we can create a request is by clicking the three dots that are available next to the collection. So if we click this, we get a number of options to operate on this collection, which also has an add request option. So as you can guess, if we select this option, it will simply save the request to the collection from which we created this request. So again, we land up on the same request form. We fill in the details, and since we had started to create this request from Bookstore API, the request will get saved in the Bookstore API. So suppose you have a collection already existing and you simply want to add a request to the same collection, you can use this method of adding request. So this was our third method using which we can create a request. Another way in which you can create a request is by simply clicking this plus option that you see in the request builder section, and it will open a new tab to create a new request. As you can see, this request is untitled and no details are filled in. So we can simply fill in the details, that is the method, the URL and headers and other parameters that we need to fill in. And after that, if we click on save, we get similar kind of request form using which we can save it to an existing collection. So now that we have seen the number of ways in which we can create a request, I'll just close this tab and we can build our first request in Postman and see how it works. So I'll move back to the Swagger tool for our Bookstore API and again copy the Bookstore API to get books, and I'll paste the URL in this section. Note that for this tutorial, as we are simply focusing on the get books method, the method type selected here is correct. We have a number of options available here. And that's it. We do not need to fill any more details. But it is worth to note that we have a number of options available here to send along with our request, like query parameters or authorization, if any, or we can send headers or request body. Note that some headers are auto-populated in Postman. So since we do not want to have anything additional, we'll simply click on send. And here we have our response. Now to save these changes that we have made to this request that we built, we'll simply click on save. Now if I close this request tab and say tomorrow I want to revisit this API, I'll have everything built already. So I'll simply need to click on send and I'll get the response. So that's it for this tutorial. To summarize, we saw various ways in which we can create a new request in Postman. Also, we created a simple GET request and obtained the response for it.